back to my channel, guys. This is boy, I'm Pizza Man Gaming. We're officially in the NFC Championship on this Eagles rebuild. It's nothing much we can say. We played good, played damn good. Got by the Chicago second seed Chicago Bears 28-10. Then we thrashed and throttled the first seed Carolina Panthers 51-16. Now moving on to the conference championship, NFC championship against the fifth seed Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Yeah, like it's been a difficult season, tough season, long season. We did not start the season out great, but we persevered and we're here now. One more game to our ultimate goal. So we're gonna get into some weekly training. We already know Ronald Jones is an offensive threat. Defensive threat will be Levante David. Team-wise, we're still first in rushing yards per game. Fourth in giving up 87 yards a game. Defense-wise, defense of total defense yardage per game would be fifth, 335. Offense is still top 3. Defense is still top 5. So I'm gonna see if anybody gets hurt or injured. Alright, good on defense. Good on offense wise. Our backup right tackle, Jack Driscoll, he's out with a broken finger, so it's not too much of a damage. And we do have some player upgrades. No, we actually don't this time, so we're gonna hop into it. First, we're gonna check out our draft pick and see what draft pick we have as of right now. We have the 12th and the 23rd and the 29th pick, so we have 3 first round picks, so we're good. We'll get there. So I'm gonna hop into this NFC Championship game and hopefully we come out with the dub. The 3 players we should be on the lookout for is Tom Brady, Mike Evans, and Levante David. So feeling a little old school today. So I'm coming out in all white 1980s jerseys. I'm gonna get a color rush for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're 3 overalls better than us, so should be an interesting game. It's basically our defense versus their offense, and our defense, yeah. And let's get to it.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's the NFC Championship game. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. on alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, the post.
And we're off. We can get the ball back on the second.
On the scoreboard, 0-0
Our first possession of the game.
Offense gets ready to take over the football.
No, it's going to start heavy with the run.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back in
Lost
the
a yard,
22.
so they're going to play the run
They'll
real
lose
heavy.
a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We're going to try
The
to
defense was ready for the run-pass
switch
option
it
and
up.
diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
Like that.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach, and let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier this week.
Yeah, we certainly did, didn't we? Because, let's face it,
All right, we got we're looking for Rager.
That he shouldn't be around next year. He essentially stormed out of that meeting you just
First down.
with the reporters. How did he end
First
it?
down,
We're
right?
done here.
On the ball,
That's a
Oh, he
function of losing.
get a chance to no hold, but we'll try this.
Pressure creating diamonds. In this case, it's bursting the pipes of the coach.
And they run the option here on
We'll take that
1st and 10.
3 yards.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football,
the
focus on the
inside zone.
defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Get out of
It's a
here.
2nd down run with Sanders.
Good run.
And
First
this
down.
is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
With the play action.
A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. There's the former
Good
quarterback,
catch.
Greg
Good catch.
Ward
First
Jr.
down.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in
Good
on
pass,
any
good
one
pass.
guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And
Halfback
here he finds
base.
the open guy for a nice pickup.
Had a false start on 68.
For the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
What was that, ref?
So that'll back him up 5.
Looks like that was Jordan. I must with it.
And complete to Zach Ertz.
Take that.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to
Can we
muscle
get this
his
to a
way
manageable
open.
3rd down? About 3rd and 3.
It'll be a gain of 5,
2.
but still about 3 yards shy of the
We'll take
first
that.
down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's see who's going to be open for us.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Have to take it with the legs. As much as you can get out of bounds. 1st down. Ready to use your legs.
15.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is
Good run. Way to get into the
Be able
chest
to
of
contain him
Devin White.
somewhat. There they could not. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Miles is winded early. But
Hurts a handoff to
I'm going to fight
Sanders.
through that.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Good run. 1st and goal from the 40-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run.
Come on, Boston.
And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea. Slow him down.
Touchdown,
He
Eagles.
is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have struck first in this NFC title game. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks.
And let's go defense. Defense stopped them.
The Eagles
job, D.
offense set to begin their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive,
good hold, good block, good block.
they
On the
carry
ball.
that confidence
On the
into
ball.
this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
They go play action with Hurts. Flushed out right. And he'll be
Way to
out of
use your legs,
bounds across
Jalen.
the
Way to use your
30-yard
legs.
line. You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD,
We'll go
I
back to
wanna
this
switch it
play.
to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where
Back
things
to this
just are
play
not
and
going
see
well.
if we can get to the
Approach that
outside.
as a player.
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because
Good move. Good move.
you
First
actually
down,
have to do
Eagles.
the opposite
Keep the
of what
chains
you would
moving and
think.
moving.
You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the
I like the way we're
pressure
moving
of
the ball
doing
down the
more
field.
and trying to do your teammates'
Seems like they
jobs as
can't
well.
really
If you do
stop
that,
the run
that's really going to lead you to more
at
issues.
all.
And a good burst there gets him
Doesn't look
7
like
up
it.
to midfield.
But game's still early.
Come
Still
up
early.
after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Take Jalen to shoot. Can we get the
Only a
first down?
yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave
Third
him
and
with
one.
a third down.
That'll take us to the. That'll take us to the end of the second quarter. End of the first quarter, excuse me.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Get fire. Get Thunderbird in here. Our fire spark. Kenneth Gainwell. First
They're
down.
going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard,
On the ball.
if that.
On the ball.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run.
First down, Eagles.
And he's taken down at the 43.
On the
but
ball.
not before picking up the first.
Oh, well.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side
Throw
of
it
the
away,
field,
throw it
they're in
away.
plus territory, 4th and 1. He
Just
wasn't
like that.
coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field. He wasn't letting
Way
the
to
offense go with him at all. He
feel the
said,
pressure
we're
and get out
staying
the
out
pocket and
here,
throw it away,
and we're
Jalen.
picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
On 2nd down, it's Scott. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You
with
force
the
the
stream.
incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you
Try to
bring
at
in
least
extra
get in the field
defensive
goal
backer,
range.
too, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Well, this
First
is going to
down.
depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one.
On the
It looks
ball,
to
on the
be
ball.
about a yard or so short. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it, eluding the pressure right. And Hurts
Way to get
able
down,
show
way to
off some of that
slide. First down,
elusiveness
Eagles.
as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks
take him
up the
deep.
first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he
Come on,
rifles
Jalen.
one
You gotta
incomplete.
get that
Giving
there.
up a few first downs on this drive,
Sorry,
but
good.
getting the
Gotta
incompletion
get that there.
that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
Get there, Jalen.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. That'll be caught.
Good
Rader
catch,
with
good
it.
catch.
And he'll go out of bounds in the
3rd and
red
1.
zone just
That's
inside
what we
the
like to
20.
see. That's what we
9
like to see.
yards,
3rd
not
and 1.
quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll run with Scott.
First down,
And he'll
Eagles.
have the first
On the
down,
ball.
getting this one to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st
Look
and
at
10
that
at the
Devontae Smith
14-yard
across the middle.
line.
Way to get rid of that. Way to
As
get
he
rid of that.
throws there, incomplete.
They certainly
Way to
did a
get
nice
rid of
job
that pass.
improvising.
They were
They're
coming.
extending the
They were
play,
bringing the
hoping
heat.
someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Hurts with
Turn it up, turn it up.
pass
Come on,
on the jet
Greg.
sweep. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of
Line
inverted
up there.
plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass.
Check
once a
our
few years
field goal
ago.
here.
This one never got off the ground, but you
Yep.
understand why a lot of teams are running it.
You gotta get those. You gotta get that pass, but we'll take out. We'll settle for our 3.
With the ball in their hands.
Settle for our 3.
kick by Elliott is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Let's go. Let's go, D. You just gave us a field goal.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how.
Come on, Jalen.
But it's intercepted. Picked up by Roscoe.
Come on, Hurts.
And he is going to get this one back.
Why'd you throw that so far? He threw it up. Should have threw it down. But let's go, D. Tie game again.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
This will be the last play.
On the ground here at Sanders. Sanders shaking and
For the
baking.
first. Get up, get up.
Get this one across the
It's 2-minute warning. Take us to a 2-minute warning.
56 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us as always as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 56 in L.A. Left sideline.
Way to
catch. It
catch.
looks like he's got it.
On the ball.
First down now,
Good
but
play.
no clock rolling. Hurts fumbles it.
Come on, man.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot
We'll take
able
that.
to retain possession for them.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54.
Throwing on second and long. Hurts. Shaquille Barrett.
Y'all gotta block this man, bro.
He buries him for a loss of 10.
Okay.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards.
Take
It's
that.
third and very long. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the
Take
Bucs
that.
going to use the first of their timeouts. As
Come on,
the
D.
clock will stop with 34 seconds to go
Should be able to
before
pin him
halftime.
deep.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on fourth down. Back deep,
Should be able to
Antonio
pin him
Brown.
deep.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside
coverage,
the
good
15-yard
coverage.
line. A 41.
Good coverage. Come on, D. Good job, D.
The Eagles offense
Got a brand new
set to
ball
begin
game,
their next
10-10.
drive. And
We're holding
CD,
him to
we are
77
in
yards
for
so
a
far.
Very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is, and doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL?
Way to get there, way to get there.
Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that
I get a flag, bro?
his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Maybe not.
So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the
Lineman, y'all gotta
football
hold y'all
in order to
blocks.
win the game.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third
Let's go.
down.
We got this.
Throwing
No
is
biggie.
Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We'll take
Excuse
that.
my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big
We're gonna
way.
cover this
And
punt.
they completed it all right and lost yardage.
With it is Brown.
Good hit, good
So a
hit.
good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
Good
And
hit.
the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Let's go, D. Good job, D. Way to
The
force the
Eagles
punt.
offense set to begin their next drive. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Come on, 69. Come on, Landon. You gotta get out there.
All right, in
Gotta
baseball,
hold your
I
block.
can handle that going into the seventh inning. I think the crowd, though, they want to see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can
Gotta
bring
hold your
something
block.
free on offense and get going.
You gotta hold your block.
Offense at a premium the last two drives. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
O-lineman is
He's the culprit.
getting beat.
Causes a
He got beat
loss
3
of
straight
5, and
plays,
it
but
brings up fourth down. The Eagles send out their
Defense is
punter
playing pretty
now.
well,
As
so
the
I
drive
trust my
goes backwards,
defense.
so he's on to punt it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Now Brown. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And possession will...
Come on, D. Defense gave up 3 points. I like
The
that, D.
Eagles
We'll take
offense
that.
set
We'll
to
take
begin
that
their next
defense.
drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Hold the blocks.
As they
Line.
enter the field now, with the game
Take
this
that.
close,
Oh,
you
well.
gotta feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do
Take
it
those 5
without
yards.
letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Ertz has it left side.
We'll hold on to that,
And
Ertz.
he'll be upended at the
32.
33 following
30
a gain
manageable.
of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. Finding Ertz
Way to fit that
again.
in there.
And he gets this up across the
Way to
35
fit that in there.
before
Throw
it's
it
out
low,
of
wrong
bounds.
receiver can get it.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that
All
one.
good. It's all
Wound up
good.
hitting him for a first down.
Still in this game.
On first down, Hurts.
Come on, Jalen.
Snap one incomplete there. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's
Jalen, you're
exactly
not
what
under
a top
pressure.
10
You just have
defense
to
can do.
calm down
It
and
can
throw the
change
ball.
the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He'll get
37.
about 3 as he's brought
37.
down right around the 42.
Not trying to really punch
Let's
his
give a
ball
lot of
away.
credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Check line 39. Check line 39. I got you. I got you.
On 3rd down,
We
he'll
gotta
drop
convert
the
here.
throw.
Come on, Jalen.
Throw, but incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone
Our
around the
defense.
NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so
Gotta win this
fundamentally
game.
sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
Davion Taylor is
Here
down
comes
on
the
the
Tampa
play.
Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal.
Come on, D. Good job, D. Got a long way to go, but we'll take
After
that.
a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Mike Evans puts it off, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than...
Down 10.
So the football will be at the 25-yard
But 2
line
turnovers.
as this offense gets set to
2
take
big
over.
turnovers at that. Let's see.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And
Can I get a
this one's incomplete.
And Davion Taylor's out for the game.
Following
Don't
the
really
incomplete
know
pass, here they go
what
again,
we're gonna
2nd and
do
10 from the
at this
25.
point. Because we don't have a
He'll look to
offense is
throw.
not really
Escaping
moving the ball like
pressure
I
right.
like.
And that is
And of course,
incomplete.
Jalen
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset
losing
of
another
this
line.
drive. They forced a
Jalen
couple
is
of
just
incomplete
absolutely
passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't
bombing it
respond
right
to
now.
real pressure on this snap.
Back to throw.
What are
That
you?
is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring
This
at a
one we're
4th down.
4
Well
down
done.
territory. At 1 safety high.
Try and throw
We
forward
just got to
with
get some
Hurts.
protection.
This
There we
is
go.
Smith with the ground.
On the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
We'll take that. Oh no, we'll take that.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a pick six. He brings it back.
Looks like our magic has ran out.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Hurts throw here complete into the hands
On the
of
ball.
Hurts. And they work this well upfield across the 45. From the gun,
This defense ain't no joke.
flushed out right.
What are you,
Toward the right sideline,
Jalen?
but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game,
Jalen.
they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're
Jalen
still
has
working
sold
at
his
it,
soul to the
even though
Bucs.
this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
He has sold his soul to the Bucs. Come on,
Falls to
Devontae.
the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively.
Come on,
And
Devontae.
now it brings up 3rd down.
See what we can pick up because we're gonna have to go for it.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And they'll bring him down right at midfield.
Ball.
And he is well short of the 1st down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Caught by the tight end.
First down.
And he's able to get this one
Ball.
down to the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Should have threw it to the running back.
It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On the ball.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to he's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Vita Vea able to him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 2nd and 14. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. That's going to be
pass.
caught.
That's a 2.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through.
We might
to
lose
the
the
end.
game, but we gotta fight. Continue to fight.
And he's in
First down,
for an Eagles
Eagles.
touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out.
Yeah,
We are in the
we gotta
4th
score
and
quick.
final quarter as the offense will
But,
have the
you
football
know.
starting this drive 1st and 10.
We got a lot to talk about off season. Come on, Jalen.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Jalen, you gotta get it out.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Got a man, that's
There
Ward.
we go.
And
On
able
ball.
to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They'll look to throw again. He's going to look deep here for Ward. He's got a man, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Time out.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what
Way
to
to come
do
down with
next.
that.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Throws towards Ertz. He's got it toward the sideline.
Come on, Landon.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, he gets
I think we're
attended
gonna
to.
go for the field goal
We'll step
first.
aside.
Field goal.
So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Elliott is good.
How about 7? We
And
just
this
need
is
one
back
stop.
down to a 7-point game.
We just need one stop. We have a little more life left in us. Nope.
Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side They're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. They've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright, that's going to do it for our season. Let's take a look at these stats. Jalen played horrible. He missed some easy passes. QBR was 39.5, running up to 40. 1932, 237, 253 yards, 252 yards. Completion ratio 51%, no touchdowns, and 3 picks. Miles Sanders had a down game. 17 carries for 74 yards and a touchdown, 4.3 yards a carry. Kenneth Gainwell he had 1 yard rushing. Boston Scott 5 for 22, 4.4 with a touchdown. Receiving wise, Zach Ertz 6 for 54, Greg 5 for 89, Jalen 4 for 37, Devontae 3 for 64. So not much. Devontae had a big drop. Jason Kelce gave up a sack. Defensive wise, Anthony Harris led us in tackles with 5 all solo. Him and Rodney McLeod, 5 apiece. We had 2 sacks from Javon Hargrave, 1 from Brandon Graham. That's it, no picks. Davion got injured. Kicking wise, 2 for 2, 100 across the board. Punt wise, we had 4 punts, 188 yards, 47 yards a punt, 2 inside the 20-yard line. Kick return, no kick returns. We had 1 punt return for 11 yards. And our season ended here. We played a tough team. We fought back. We got a lot to do in the off season, so we'll have to see. And we're going to advance. Had a good season. Most of us weren't. We got our contract extension. So 5 years for 7 mil. Which is always good. I had an injury. Broken ribs. So all these guys will be back next year. Hopefully. We'll see. Don't know yet. See with some staff moves. Had a lot of coaches fired. Mike Tomlin was fired. So might be making some staff moves. But we're gonna advance to the week and to see if we got any Pro Bowlers. Well, first of all, go to the playoff bracket. So we got a rematch between Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Like we all wanted to see that again. But anyway, Take a look at the Pro Bowl roster. Should have a Pro Bowler. Yep. Miles Sanders is a starting running back from the Pro Bowl. Jason Kelsey, our center, starting center. Okay. That's probably about it. Yep. Looks like that's going to be about it. So, got 2 Pro Bowlers, which is pretty good, pretty decent. Let's see what got a press conference, see what they're talking about. I'm looking forward to next season, man. We're just already looking forward to next season. It's nice to be in the Pro Bowl and coach the Pro Bowl. Well, have some players in the Pro Bowl, but we're just looking forward for the next season. We're going to advance to the Super Bowl week. And take a look at the playoff bracket. The Super Bowl? No, Super Bowl is playing this week. So, look at the yearly awards. Miles Sanders gets MVP. Well deserved. Well deserved. He gets MVP. Had an amazing year. Coach of the year goes to Zach Taylor. Did our coach finish? Coach finished in top 8, top 10. That's some notable MVPs. NFC offensive player was Christopher McCaffrey. Miles Sanders comes in second. Defensive player was Khalil Mack. Offensive rookie was Justin Thomas, and Devontae Smith was second. Defensive rookie, we didn't have anyone. Best quarterback, we didn't have anyone. Best running back goes to Christian McCaffrey. Second is Miles. Best receiver, we hope to see our name, one of our teammates' name up here. Best O-lineman goes to Zachary Morton. Jason Kelsey is slowly behind Lane Johnson, 2 and 3 respectively, and Brandon Brooks. Defensive line, we probably didn't. Well, we didn't have any best linebacker. No, we're not gonna have any for that. DB, no. Yeah, got Maddox. Got Avante Maddox, and Darius Slay's not here. Best kicker, we are not. So, I'm gonna do it for those awards. Got some players to upgrade. Miles Sanders well deserved. He gets 2 upgrades, which is good for him. An advance to the off season. See who won the Super Bowl. And the Chiefs won the Super Bowl 41-25. So that means Chiefs have won the Super Bowl 3 out of the last. Yep, 3 out of the last 5. Wait, let's make sure. Oh, they're 2 and 1 with a rematch. So you got MVP, NFL MVP. You got Miles Sanders, Coach of the Year Zach Taylor, Offensive Player Christian McCaffrey, Defensive Player Khalil Mack, Offensive Rookie Justin Fields, and Defensive Rookie Kwity Paye. And the Kansas City Chiefs now are 3-time Super Bowls. The Super Bowl MVP was Pat Mahomes. So the last time the Eagles were in the Super Bowl was 2017. 4 years ago to be exact. So, got a lot of work to do. We're gonna advance to re-signing players, and I'll look at the mock draft real quick before we get out of here and end this episode. Mock draft. Let's see. They got us picking Artie Edwards. He concentrates from suffer from concentration drops. Okay, he fights for every yard. Greatest snake in midair. Catching is an F, so we probably won't be looking at him. Definitely not. Speed, solid. Catching's an F, carrying's an F, break tackle F. So yeah, we're definitely not looking at this guy. We're definitely not gonna go after him. Second pick, first round pick would be Danny Hayes. Check him out. He also suffers from medium drops. Avoids big hits. He wants to take every play. So how he avoids tag. So strength is elite, great to elite. Speed is great to good. Jumping great to good. Solid to good. To change direction, great to elite. Agility. Skill wise, we know he has excellent ball carrying vision. C break tackling. D carrying. He fumbles a lot. Deep route. He's a deep route threat. Juke move is not. He's not gonna juke you. He's just gonna run down the field on you with the speed. Our third pick of the first round is another receiver, Nazir Reese out of Georgia. Same thing. He speed is good to great. Agility, B ball carrying, C injury, B run block, A medium route, D juke move. So I don't think we'll be taking any of these, honestly. Biggest need is a quarterback, in my opinion. Because Jalen got the job done, but he didn't get the job done, if you know what I mean. So we're looking at a scrambler. We're looking at Roy Bell. Speed is good to great. Break sack, break carrying, play action C, stiff arm A, deep accuracy A. We're looking to trade up for Roy Bell if we can, but we'll see. If not, we'll go with Owen, maybe. We're gonna change the dynamic. Speed is great to elite, so B break cycle, A spin move, A throw on the run, D trucking, A throw accuracy, C throw accuracy short, and B play action. So I think it's gonna come down to either Owen or Roy, if I had to guess. So did I add him to my board? Where's he at? Here, he's on my board. Alright. He went down 3 spaces, but 3 rankings, but we'll worry about that later. But we're probably gonna try to trade up to get him. But gonna look at the retirements, then we're gonna get out of here. I had a couple Chad Henney retired, Blaine Gabbert, Josh Norman, Manuel Sanders, Alex Mack, Jason Peters, Malcolm Jenkins, Dustin Colted, Big Ben retired, so they'll be looking for a quarterback. So we might can trade, you know. Al Woods, Dwayne, Dawn Brown, Deshaun Jackson retired, Andrew Whitloff retired, Richard Incognito. We got some notable, Jason McCourty. Got some notable people that retired. Derek Carey. Let's see, did we have anybody to retire on us? Doesn't look like we did. Yeah, we're good. So. But looking good. But that's gonna do it for season 1 of the Philadelphia rebuild. Finished higher than expectation in my book. We had 23 million in the cap, so we got a little money we got a little something to work around with. But if you like this video, please stop and subscribe and like or share any comments in above. My discount code if you want some free grips at 20% off. Use the discount code PizzaMan10 to get 10% off. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace. I'm out.